Net revenue increased by 29%, so the total sales was 7.59 trillion, and that is after taking out the sales of the consignment business in our department store. On a gross basis, it was touching $1 billion. Operating profit increased by 22%. Net profit increased by 20% to 433 billion. Net sales, last year our growth was 29%, and this year for the first quarter again it is 29%. Same store sales growth last year was 14%. On the top of that it is again 10% for the first quarter, although January was flat because of the flooding, but we made it up in February and March. Gross profit growth is 27%. EBITDA growth, first quarter is 18%, last year it was 22%. Operating income growth, last year was 22%, this year it is going down to 9%. A lot of increase in terms of the rentals and the wages cost. Balance sheet, a lot of data. If you have any question I can answer, but what I want to highlight, the total assets had gone up from 4.4 trillion to 5.990 trillion at the end of 2012, and total assets increased to 6.2 trillion at the end of this quarter. Total liabilities from 3.8, it has gone up to 3.9 trillion. Equity has gone up from 1.7 to 2.1 trillion at the end of last year, and 2.2 trillion at the end of first quarter.
His own favorite coffee is Sumatra coffee, and they have been importing a lot of coffee. They did not disclose exact percentage of the coffee, but I will say Indonesia is the main exporter to Starbucks. And their people have been visiting, they've already been helping our farmers in Medan and Aceh area in terms of setting up some school, some medical facilities. And now to set up that coffee support center, that will be the first in Asia. And they have the technology to improve the productivity. And from the same amount of land, same area of land, their productivity can increase by 30-32%. And they will also have a better pricing for their coffee, quality will be better. And Starbucks will be helping more in terms of the education and the medical. So that is how they will be helping the life of the farmers. And they will be visiting us more often. Even Howard Schultz mentioned when this center is set up, he'll be visiting Indonesia again. And that is what he also mentioned to our trade minister when he ministered Pagita.